Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your love and relationship reading for you. Now, whenever this reading finds you is the exact moment that Spirit wants you to hear this message, so just be aware of that. And if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, a mediumship reading, or a gift card, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is linked in the description box below. You can even sign up for my newsletter, which I'm going to be starting. So now you'd be signing up for a surprise. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit Guides. Ooh, the Ace of Wands. Angels and Spirit Guides. The Six of Pentacles. Strength. The Four of Wands. Angels and Spirit Guides. The Five of Cups, angels, and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Oh, the Three of Cups in the near future. I love that. You have the Chariot, the Eight of Swords, oh, the Moon. That's you coming through. And the Five of Wands. Okay, interesting end. Interesting end. Battles. Rude. We don't like to see that in a love reading. But just be aware of that. That's nonsense. That's like nonsense coming in and like throwing you off the path that you want to be on. So being aware of that is just going to be important here. And as I told you the end of the story before the beginning, let's get to the beginning of the story that the tarot is telling. At the heart of everything is the Ace of Wands. This is God's source, spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of passion, fire, connection, tenacity, determination. This is the fire that gets you out of bed in the morning. And this is the fire that is ignited within relationships when two people come together and they're like, wow, I like you. Like, I like your face. Like, this is cool. But this can be that blazing, bright, barn fire passion, but there's one wand here. So what that brings forward is this real sense of, I'm illuminating the darkness. Like, let the magic shine in. Let the fire move you forward. So being aware of that. And I don't have you necessarily taking this gift during this time, but it's at the heart of everything. It's the heart of embracing your fire, embracing your passion, embracing you. It's like you're learning, Pisces, for one reason or another, that you got off path and forgot how to embrace who you really are and what you really want. And you could have heard from other people like, this is what you should want and this is what you should do. Stop listening. Stop listening and start saying, this is who I am and this is how I need to move forward for me. And that's going to be really attractive. If you're looking for a relationship, that's really going to help you find that person. If you're in a relationship, it's going to make you calmer and it's going to make you connect with your partner better. It moves you then to the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is that things are out of balance. And it is realizing that things are out of balance and that you need some help. You can't do this all on your own. You thought you could, you can't. And now you have that helping hand of the person handing out pentacles, like handing out prosperity and success, saying, okay, let's get this back on course. Like, let's see how to move forward in balance, in harmony, and in the prosperity of what it is that you want. I'm sorry, I'm a bit congested right now. I do apologize for that. All right. It moves you then to strength. And the strength card is Leo energy. Time frame is July 23rd to August 22nd. So depending on when you're watching this reading, right, this could be very relevant to the time that you're in. But this is also moving forward in strength. You're stronger than you think you are, okay? So stop putting yourself down. This is also the partner that you are to meet if you are looking for a partner. They're different than what you think they are. Like, you can sit there and make this little list of what it is that you want, okay? But instead of saying, like, this is what I want them to look like, this is exactly how they have to be, make the list broader. Let spirit be more interpretive of it. Like, this is what I want. And it can boil down to, like, I want to be taken care of, right? I want somebody to see me and understand, like, not that they're going to take all the burdens off your shoulders type of thing, right? But that I will take care of you and love you sacredly, and you will take care of me and love me sacredly. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing to be able to say to each other. With the strength card here, it is an ally in life that you hadn't expected. It's love, it's power, it's authority of heart. It's moving forward in deeper insight. It is also, this is a test. I forget the name of the person in Welsh mythology, but he was set on this test to marry, I think it's one of the stories of a person named Etain. And Etain was supposed to be the most beautiful woman that ever walked the earth. And her father knew it. And he was like, listen, I'm not going to let anybody marry Etain. You have to be extraordinary. So he sent him like these Herculean tasks to complete. And he's like, but you can't do it. And the guy's like, that's impossible. And yet he does it. Like his task here was to get the scissors from between this boar. And the boar was the biggest baddie in like the Celtic Isles, because they were the most dangerous animal to hunt, because they could, with those tusks, like, rip the artery in your leg and you'd be done for. So just being aware that he was set on an astoundingly dangerous mission for the love that he wanted and the love of his life. And he wound up befriending something that was supposed to be so dangerous, like that was supposed to destroy him. That's intense. That's an intense message that at the root of you, you have walked through what could have destroyed others, and you are embracing love, and you're finding harmony and peace within yourself. And it moves you to your energy that is now moving away. And the energy that is now moving away is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is the minor arcana marriage card. Now, it can be that you are really focused on, like, I want to get married, I want this, I want that. Like, it all has to be perfect and just now. And you're like, okay, maybe I can be a little bit calmer with myself. And you had that energy of like panic around it, because I firmly believe, I'm just of the absolute firm belief that we have this panic around us, around when we're supposed to meet our person, right? And it's this panic of, I'm never going to find them. It's never going to happen. I'm never going to have the life that I want. And that can lead us to meeting the wrong person, because we'll find somebody who's also panicking at that time. And like, the panics will just come together, or somebody who abuses the power of that panic and takes advantage and gets what they want out of it. And so here you've moved through that panic of like, I'm supposed to be married now. If you're not married, if you are married, you're moving out of like, this is the oath of commitment that we've made, and it has to be up here just like this, into this is the harmony that we need to move forward in love. But now you're settling into the energy of yourself, Pisces, and you're moving forward in love and in harmony, and in the sense of like, I have to celebrate my life in order to be able to celebrate it with anybody else. And it brings you then to the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is change your mind, change your life. You are looking at everything as the glass half empty, as things just like not right. And you're looking at all your failures, all your hurts, all your pains. And Pisces, you're real good at this. You're a water sign energy. You can dive into the deep emotions of despair like a poet. What is it? Like, Byron. I'm going to go with Byron. Okay? And it can be beautiful, but it's exhausting. And it's not beautiful. It's not building you up. It's leading you down like the toilet swirl. So just be aware of this. Turn around. You like that? Byron and the toilet swirl, all in the same energy. Turn around and see the healing, beautiful love that is right there for you. And it starts off with just simple love. And there's nothing simple about love. But when we talk about love and relationships, we tend to think like, oh, romantic love. Like, let's go. Like, va-va-voom. This is going to be great. But everything is based off of love. Everything we do, from watering our plants, right, to taking care of our animals, is based off of love. Have love for yourself. Look at yourself and say, you know what, I'm pretty darn gorgeous. I'm pretty darn great. And believe it. And every interaction we have is a relationship that's, fleeting, or a relationship that's more permanent. It's a relationship. And so here, it's moving towards healing. It's moving towards connection, but it's honoring love, and it's letting love in. If that means that you go to a shelter and you adopt, an animal, if that means that you get a plant and you're like, hey, plant, you know what? We're going to be buddies now. I'm going to take care of you. But letting love into your life in these little ways starts opening your life in an extraordinary way. And it brings you then to the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is the most beautiful, beautiful energy to come, because it is love, it is celebration, it is joy, it is success. It is the people who raise their glass to you and say, I see you. I see you and I love you. And this starts off as friendship. So you can meet somebody and you start off as friends first. And it becomes something deeper, as time goes on. Now, don't get into your head that I have to look at everybody, every friend, and be like, ooh, who is it going to be? Because that's what I would do. So just be aware of that. Just be aware that this is just celebrating your life. It is surrounding yourself with good energy, good people, joy and success and beauty. It brings you then to the Chariot. The Chariot is Cancer energy. Time frame of Cancer is June 21st to July 22nd. Interesting enough that Cancer energy goes into Leo energy. So if you're around that time frame when you're watching, or if you're not, like, just circling that time frame, being aware of it, either that it held something, important, or that it will hold something important, is, well, important here. And it moves you then in the chariot where you're taking the reins of what you want, of what you love, of what is inspiring you, and you're moving forward. You're also reining in your emotions. They were all over the place here, Pisces, as a water sign energies can get. Like your emotions can take over. You can be prone to deep moods, dark moods, high passions, low sorrows, and everything in between. So just be aware of that you're reining in the emotions and you're saying, I get to embrace love, but I'm going to start by embracing the love that I want in my life and embracing the goals that I have for myself and setting them up and saying, this is what I'm working towards. And then as you're working towards that one goal, like it spiders out, right? It moves out. It's kind of like when you see a piece of glass that's broken, right? The main impact of the glass gets broken, right? But it spiders out. And you will see that as you work on that love, it spiders out into so much more, right? It cracks out and moves forward. It starts to embrace so much more, and you move forward in that goal. And set that goal for you. Okay, you want love in your life. Just put love, like write love on a post-it, stick it on your vanity or on your bathroom window, mirror or window, whichever, but stick it on your mirror and just look at love and say, I want love in my life. I'm calling love into my life. Like as you're brushing your teeth, I'm calling love into my life, and it moves you forward. It blesses you. It guides you. And it changes the course of your day because you set that intention. You deliberately went forward in that purpose. Now, I remember watching something. I think it was from Mel. I think her name is Mel Robinson. I don't know. I think it's something like that. But she said to visualize what it is that you want, but also to visualize how things can go wrong. Because you're like psychically improving yourself or preparing yourself for when things go wrong. Now, I might not have this perfect, but that is what I heard when I listened to it. And I have to tell you, I'm a worrier. I can worry about nothing. You could be like, what are you worried about? Everything's going great. And I'm like, I know something's going to change, right? And things will go poorly. And I'm working really hard not to do that to myself. So here, when you're visualizing, don't then start to visualize how everything can go wrong and how everything's gone wrong in the past. It brings you back to the Three of Swords. You're not changing your mind. You're not changing your life. You're bringing back that same chaotic energy. And that is with the Eight of Swords. That's like what Spirit is saying. Be mindful of. Be mindful of being stuck in your own head and it being a cage that you can never get out of. Because you're with one person from beginning to end of the story here on life. And it's you. Set yourself free. Stop worrying. Stop being afraid. And know that you are worthy of love, of joy, of success, of prosperity. You might not get a mansion on a hill. That's cool. If everybody had one, it wouldn't be worth anything. Start embracing what you want in your life. Let it be joyous and let it be beautiful. Because this energy here, the Eight of Swords, it steals joys. It steals lives. We all know those people that are caught, in a moment of despair. We've all talked to those people who are recently divorced or recently broke up, and it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta go, like kind of thing, because it just, they're so angry or they're so hurt, or I'm here for you, right? I'll listen. But it's releasing yourself from it. It's saying, no, no, I'm not going to be here anymore. I'm healing. I'm moving forward in love. I'm moving forward in the harmony of my heart. And it brings you then to your hope and your fear. And what's very interesting, Pisces, is this is the very essence of you. You're represented by the moon in the major arcana. Okay, you're ruled by Neptune, the ruler of the unseen world. That's why your mind is so strong. You live in imagination, and if you can make that work for you, that's amazing. And if you let it take over and be nightmares, that's not so cool. So just be aware of that. With the moon, you're sailing towards your dreams. You're embracing what it is that you want. You're afraid to let yourself be fully you because you're afraid it will be rejected, because it has been rejected before. But not to sound cliche, but rejection is a part of life. And we get rejected because we don't necessarily fit in. And if you're here, you're part of this family, you don't necessarily fit in. You believe in the energies of things. You believe that kindness matters. You believe in walking gently on this earth. You believe in the deeper spiritual connection of life and existence. Okay? You're a little bit off the beaten track. And yet I would not want to be walking any other way. And I'm glad to be walking with you. What you're seeing here is this sense of healing, and is a sense of embracing yourself and what you want and what you're looking for in your life. You're afraid of embracing you. And in love, you're afraid of being you. So you'll wear a mask until the mask shatters, or until the person feels like you're just not connecting with them in the way that they want to. And you're like, but I'm being everything you want me to be. But they want you to do that. Like, they don't want you to be you. Those people don't. I'm just seeing it as like they want the performance. But it will not be satisfying, right? It's kind of like eating something and it being a whole lot of calories. And you're like, okay, so I ate my day's calories, but I want something that satisfies me, that makes me feel satiated and like full and cared for, you know, type of thing. I hope that makes sense, because here it's like, be you, Pisces. Let yourself be you for you. And then that energy will attract your person. There are like 8 billion people in this world. Okay? Here, letting yourself be you is everything. And not being afraid of being yourself. As long as you come from a place of love and kindness, as long as you walk gently on this earth and move forward with respect, let yourself shine. It moves you then to the 5 of Wands. You are so tired of the endless bickering. Like, this is bickering energy, nitpicking energy. Stop. You could be the nitpicker, okay? Just be aware of that, all right? Stop it with yourself. Stop nitpicking on everything, because the energy then flows over. And start embracing you, because this is something that was once fun that has gotten out of hand. And now it's like, no, we're not doing this anymore. I'm moving forward in love. I'm moving forward in healing. I'm moving forward in what I want. And I'm setting myself free from the nitpicking chaos. It moves you then to your spirit message, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is spiritual. This is connecting with what is spiritually sacred to you. With what is spiritual to you. We all have different things that we need in life that are sacred to us. And it's finding those. It's connecting with those. That is going to be empowering and beautiful. It moves you then to your chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Creativity, the sacral chakra. This is where your sensual energy is. This is where your creative energy is. It's letting yourself be creative. It's letting yourself be sensual. It's letting yourself be empowered. And it's letting yourself show up for you. It brings you then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is the 4 of Swords. This is not honoring your story. And this is being kind of like shut down. This is also sleeping but not sleeping, like not feeling rested. So just be aware of that, because you have to honor you. You have to start seeing you, or else you're always going to feel like you're fighting a battle, because you are. You're fighting a battle between the unseen world, which you connect with more deeply when you are asleep. It moves you to your subconscious spirit message. And this is mindful. Know that your mind is powerful. Be mindful of your thoughts, because the 8 of Swords, you can trap yourself in there. You can trap yourself in your own head. You'll never be set free that way. Be mindful of that. Also be mindful if you've had like a head injury, because I had a concussion last year and it was really like it mucked things up. So just be mindful if you had like a head injury, like go to a good Gonstead chiropractor. That really worked for me. And, you know, and also some pestles in homeopathy, finding a good homeopathy person, that can be really, really, really important. Or looking it up yourself, you know, that can be really healing. So just be aware of that, but be mindful and be aware of your mind. Be aware if things aren't like working as smoothly as they should, and always, you know, consult a doctor, connect. That's going to be important as well. It moves you then to your subconscious spirit message, well, chakra message, and it's Mother Earth. This is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below your feet. Connecting with the earth is going to be really, really important for you. All right, Pisces, we have cut ourselves off from the earth, from the movement of the seasons, from the flow of the earth and existence. And we live in our caves, which are our homes. We work in our caves, which are our offices, right? We have everything closed in. And opening up the world, like stepping into the world and having the vast expanse before you, that's important. And connecting with the ground and the earth is important as well. It moves you then to your energy to be mindful of subconsciously. And it's the 2 of Cups. Be mindful of wound mates. Okay, not soulmates, wound mates. This is a person who feels comfortable, like you feel like this should be love, because it mimics an abusive love that you have had before. right? It can mimic the abusive love of a parent, the abusive love of a partner. And it's like, no, no, I don't need this. This is not a soulmate. This is a wound mate. And just be aware of that you can be working through things and finding that you're calling forward people that bring out insecurities that you're like, what the heck? Like, I don't want that. And it's because they're wound mates, not soulmates. It moves you then to the Four of Cups. Know that where you're looking, know that what you think love is going to be like, Spirit is going to take you on a absolutely bonkers adventure. And it's going to pull you kind of kicking and screaming, being like, why can't it go my way, into a new sense of love, but also a new chapter of your story, a new adventure. But it's not going to feel like that. It's going to feel like things are not going according to plan. And Spirit's like, yeah, but they're going according to my plan. And that is extraordinary. All right, Pisces. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Have nothing but love come your way. Bye.